Good evening, everyone. I'm going to be working on a few cards. I don't know what they're going to look like, but I was finishing up these here, and then I thought about something because I was watching a movie, not a movie, a video a few minutes ago. But basically, there's a whole lot of people suffering financially in the retail business. That's whether it's online, in the back of your house, anywhere. Everyone knows someone that is suffering. But I've been watching a few videos, and when I say a few, I mean quite a many, quite a few. Uh, I caught that quite a many. I know that's not proper, but you know. Anyway, I was watching a video today, and this woman says she finally decided to leave Etsy because she's been with Etsy for about 5 years, and they keep making all of these payments and charging and taking all this. And what I don't understand is how did it take 5 years of losing so much money to realize you needed to leave Etsy? And it doesn't seem to be an issue where you should be leaving because of Etsy now, 5 years later. And the reason why I say that without passing judgment is just that I was on Etsy, still have an empty store. Um, I was on Etsy and I made a sale, I think about 5 greeting cards. And Etsy made more money than me that day. And when I saw that, I stopped. I left Etsy. That was it. I couldn't comprehend how they took so much money from me and left me with so little. I didn't even have enough to say I earned something that day. I basically gave the cards away. It wasn't an issue with the cards per se. I always give away cards, so we're not going to make that an issue. It is just that what Etsy has been doing, they've been doing for a very long time. Their fees they have been doing since I remember Etsy being in existence, so that shouldn't be an issue either. And then you have a lot of people complaining about um, print on demand and non handmade and Timu and Sheen and all these places. But what people fail to realize is before any of that, it started with Amazon, and that is what I don't understand how people have not been able to take notice of. And just to give you a clear example, I don't know if anyone has noticed, but when you shop from Timu and you get something that's sold locally, take notice whether or not it's being shipped from Walmart or Amazon. Because I've ordered from Timu and I've had packages delivered to me um, from Walmart and from Amazon. So although I'm not telling you to shop Timu, that's your business when you shop. Your money is your money and mine is mine. But I did an order, I think yesterday or today, and when I got to the shopping cart, I thought I was gluing this crooked, but this is printed crooked. So I mean it's cut crooked. Anyway, I did an order, and when I got to the shopping cart, I opened I opened it up and I looked really good at it. And at the top, it says um, local, and then it says I think shipped by Timu. So I clicked local, and about 24 items were shipped locally. But if I had let that order go through, like I did a few orders with locally, they would have added $2.99 for each item that was shipping from local, even if it was coming to me in the same container. Wow. So you shop who you want to shop. I have no qualms about that. But I would suggest if you are going to shop Timu, you do not shop locally because that's where the problem is, the drop shipping and that extra fee. And when I hear people say that certain places are robbing people, and you have to stop and think about a lot of things. Right now, there are people literally exhausted financially. They don't have enough money for heat. They don't have enough money for the basics on food. I'm in a lot of groups, and it's sad because there was a lot of people posting, look what I got from Temu, and I'm talking about pocketbooks and big stuff that they got from Temu, and it made it so bad because other people who were selling those items could not sell those items. But if you look deep into Temu, before any of this started, a lot of stores use Temu. You would not believe who you don't know uses Temu. Now, as far as I'm aware of, they're changing it maybe within 18 months or whatever. And Temu's prices are going to have to go up. They're already going up. So no one has to worry about that. I've already seen it. And I made it a point duty. I know exactly what I need there. And I'm getting every freaking piece of what I need from there as much as I can. And I'm going to make sure I keep on putting it in its right and proper place. Make sure it's ordered and tidy so I don't have to worry about my stuff. But a lot of people made it so bad for themselves. And then you have people complaining that their store is closing. They don't have enough money to cover this. Now a lot of people are leaving Etsy. They're going to Facebook Marketplace. People are starting to scam now. They get the item, they want to return it, but then they don't return it. They want a refund. It is a process that we are going through. It is a disgrace. And I'm sitting here now doing cards. Don't even know if I'm going to get a sale on a card. But I have learned within myself that my cards are my mental support. Me giving people cards every now and then, that's what makes my heart happy. And if I am going to making my cards, I'm going to have to start putting my cards towards a business. So that's why my website is open. Although the link is not right, because kindnesscards.com is actually my website. And it doesn't show right now, but that's okay. Anyway, I make it a point of duty to make sure that my bills are covered. Even if it leaves me with nothing, as long as I have food and the basic needs in my home, I am good. Because in order to protect myself later down the line, I have to cover myself now. And in order for me to continue to sit in here and build what I'm trying to build, I need to make sure the foundation is taken care of. Now, I was outside a little while ago, and I saw the neighborhood person that everyone knows. He is on dust and everything else, and I'm not being insulting about what he's on because I went to school with him, I knew him all my life, and I speak to him and everything. But when I look at him today, he has on the latest sneakers, the latest name brand clothing, the latest everything, but he absolutely lives on Skid Row. And this right here is why I say to myself, I am thankful I only have one child, and I am thankful that I have no grandchildren. I'm not saying I don't want any grandchildren because I know I would be a great grandmother. But anytime my grandchildren are born, I don't want my grandchildren on social services. I don't want my grandchildren on food stamps. I don't want my grandchildren on any of that. Because there is a tragedy of people doing things to allow themselves to live a certain way on purpose. And that is what is making a lot of what is going on now terrible. When I go outside and I look at my community and I look at where I live, I am thankful that I am not a product of my environment, because I have happened to struggle and strive to get where I wanted to be, and I still have not made it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to give up and I'm going to not try. But to see people that are in my age group, younger, older, whatever, that wake up every day and are happy with no form of life whatsoever, no routine, no process, no progress, nothing, and they're happy just hanging out all day doing nothing. It is what it is. But we have got to focus on what's going on now that a lot of people are not aware of. Either they're aware of it or they're blind to what's going to happen in the long run. I am in a lot of groups that are no spend months. And when I say no spend, they're spending the minimum or nothing. Now, I'm all for saving, I'm all for grinding, I'm all for everything. But if nobody's spending, who's earning? If no one is earning, how are people paying their bills? If nobody's spending, are they going to absolutely let people live for free? No. So the same people that are in these groups saying they're not going to spend this month, they're trying to do this, they are the same ones who are trying to hustle and grind, have children out there going to work, husbands that's out there sometimes 12 and 14 hours a day. Now, what if the same people that you're in these groups with stop spending money with your loved ones? How are you supposed to pay your bills? A lot of people are not looking at this. I sit here yesterday about 10 something last night. No, I woke up last night at 10 o'clock. About 20 minutes later, I get a ding on my computer. This lady wants a price for 20 lip glosses. Now, I remembered what Coral told me, so I went on the calculator, did it all. But I did it giving her the best rate I could, still coming under every one that I was able to pick up just Googling. And then she wanted to know what I deliver. Yes, I would deliver. No problem. I didn't hear anything today to confirm or anything, but guess what? Even though I know nothing, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Why? Because my basics are already covered. And I'm not in a situation where I am going to be putting my wants above my needs. Now, I'm hoping that she comes because I could use that chunk of change. But at the same token, it is what it is. But when you absolutely rely on that, and that is all you have, and you're banking on it, and you need it, you're really going to be upset that person didn't come through. 2 days ago, I get a message, someone wanted something. I was kind enough to drop it to her. You know why? Because that was the only way I was going to get my money, and I needed that gas that day. So, I drove it right all over there. Anyway, here goes another day. The person's supposed to come. They didn't come. No show, no call. You know what I did? I simply blocked the number. Blocked the contact. You know why? I am not in no desperate situation. I am not in a desperate situation, so I'm not going to allow someone to abuse my time. If I want to sit on my couch, I don't have a couch, by the way. If I want to sit on my bed and do things I need to do for myself, that's what I get to do for myself. But you don't get to waste my time because you want to waste my time. But then there's people in the group, like yesterday, a lady got something delivered, and the person wanted to send it back, and then she messaged in the group, the lady want to send it back. Do I send it back? Because I don't want to send it back. I don't want to let her send it back, and everyone is saying give her a refund and let her send the item back, but wait till you get it back first. But what people are doing, they're wearing the outfits, they're wearing the shoes, they're wearing this, they're wearing that. So when I hear people say greeting cards is not a need, I completely understand exactly what they're saying, 110%. For me, I know greeting cards are a need because they're a need of uplifting and kindness and all of that. So that's okay. No sale for a greeting card, it is okay. But there is no way in the world you could tell me that someone needs fake nails, eyelashes, makeup, all these other things. If you're ugly, you're ugly. Face it. If your hair's untidy, fix it, put it in a bun, do something, face it. But the bottom line is, the same way I see kindness in here, giving someone something to lift them up, make them feel a certain way. Someone may feel makeup is for that. Me, I just can't see it. But I'm not going to knock somebody who wants to close their pores down and all this other stuff with makeup. If that's your hustle and grind, that's your hustle and grind. But at the end of the day, that makeup, if I was to splatter it over my face and then wash it off tomorrow, it can't earn me anything. So if I have this today, if I have it tomorrow and it sits here, one day I may end up turning around and I may sell that. So if anything, I'm still able to hustle and grind. It just matters when someone wants that hustle and grind. So it is what it is. So we all have to figure out where we fit in this world, because it is really going to get bad. It is going to get bad. I don't like to watch the news, in any way, shape, or form. But what I have seen on the news the last few days when it comes to the election, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace because no matter what you think of a person, no matter what a person has done, this person is still human. This person is still a part of the community, the environment, whatever your personal view is of the person. It is yours, just like I have mine, and we are good because I don't care either way. The bottom line is what I see grown people doing on social media is absolutely making me wonder sometimes, because I say to myself, okay, here is a man or woman, cat or dog, that is clearly suffering what I see as a mental health illness. I have a mental health illness, and I make sure I take care of the best of myself I can. But when a person looks like they have zero control and no one looking after their mental health, their well-being, it is a tragedy. But at the same token, instead of criticizing this person and making this person look worse than they already look, and society has always, all of us have seen it. It's not like me, if I go outside and pee on myself, a few people see it outside. No, everybody's seeing what this person has gone through. But what I see on social media, YouTube, people laughing, grown-ups, but you know what? People forget the same way you're laughing at this person, it's the same way that person can turn around and laugh at yours. That's why sometimes I laugh about some stuff. I say stuff on Facebook, even like that bum who tried to talk to me yesterday. Ooh, you should have seen him. But anyway, I'm not wicked and cruel when it comes to stuff that is completely not funny. That is just not funny. But I had a situation happen to me a few days ago, and I didn't know how to feel when it actually happened, because someone reached out to me and basically told me if I don't vote for a certain person, I'm this, and this, and I'm like, wow, because it came out of left field. I'm like, I never even knew this person can get like this. I still had to keep myself and keep composure and let them know this is not the conversation I like. But just a couple days ago, the same person came to me now trying to get me to join this work at home business, and I said, this is not my cup of tea. This is, but I know where I went wrong. I take full awareness of where I went wrong, and I did try to clean it up and apologize, but I guess the offense had already happened, and I must be in the timeout room. But if I have to stay there, I'm okay. Anyway, I said to the person, I wonder how many more times I need to tell you that this is not something that I want to do. And I said, I love doing my greeting cards. My greeting cards make me happy. Right now, I need to focus on my happiness, my emotional well-being. An MLM is not going to make me happy, because if I don't make my quota, I might have to do something else to get my quota. And I'm not going to rob my friends and beg my friends to buy something they don't want for me to reach my quota. It's not right. And if you know that you are here and you're going to bring me here and you already know my lifestyle, are you really thinking about me by trying to bring me here knowing that you already up there? And how much up there could you be if you grinding 5 and 6 50,000 grinds? Nah, I'm not doing it. So I kind of felt a little bad for a few days, and I felt bad because of how I might have sounded. But the bottom line is, I said it in 110% truth. I wonder how many more times do I have to say no? And the reason why I felt that way is because when my daughter was a baby, I taught my daughter no means no the first time you hear it. You don't have to hear no 50 different times, 50 different ways to know that no means no. I don't know I don't know who needs to go through that. And for it to be an adult doing it to me, I felt like I was being pushed somewhat bullied, because this has been at least a good 4 years of asking me, if anyone knows anything about me, you will not even find foundation in my house. You won't find foundation here. Why? Excuse me. And then, no, it's not right. I would never. Now, I had a meeting, so to say, yesterday. It was supposed to happen at 12 o'clock. I absolutely know what I need. And I need someone in my circle, maybe one or two people, that's doing this, and this, so that I can start getting this work done that I need to process, especially since my website is on live now. I have to work myself to a certain degree to get where I need to go, and I can't do that by myself. So I really realized I needed help. Yesterday I had an appointment with someone at 12 o'clock. About 1:15, my phone didn't ring. I didn't hear anything. So I said, okay, maybe. And then about 2:15, I said, no, whatever it is, I should have heard something, even if you had to knock on a stranger's shoulder and borrow a phone. So I said, okay, maybe. But I had already said, if the phone ring, I'm not going to answer it. And then I went on Facebook, and the person was there posting and everything. So you know what I did? I said, everybody has a right to do what they want to do. I can't dictate anyone's time, because you're not going to dictate mine. I just blocked the person and went about my business. And the reason that I was extremely happy that I ended up having to do it is because it saved me yesterday something that could have been a tragedy for me later on down the line. I could have told, let this person know some of my secrets, where I get some of my things, and I'm not talking about Temu or nothing like that. I'm talking about some wholesale places. Not that I don't think I would ever do that, but no, I'm not that stupid. But I realized that it was a blessing that the person didn't come, because I might have saw something in the person that really wasn't there to be seen, because lack of respect for someone's time, you don't have to show me much or nothing else after that. Not too much anyway. So it is what it is, and unfortunately, the person is not too far from my location, so it's not like I won't see them. So it is what it is. But this stuff that's going on now is kind of hard, because I sat here a couple days ago, and I did not attend the flea market, even though I was asked a few times to attend it, but I realized it wasn't in my best interest to go. Why? Because I knocked out everything already I had to knock out. And if there's any possibility for me, it's going to be made while I'm sitting right here. I said I'm not going out there to chase nothing. Go out there and chase that stuff. Something happened and all that. I want to be involved in that stuff. There's too many people driving and no, I can't do it. I drove someone somewhere today, and then when I get to the car, the person sitting in the front seat with liquor and eyes all tilted up and stuff. So, I get a certain way when I see stuff like that, and I don't care what nobody says about me. When it comes to something like that, I could come out my frame on you, baby. I could come out my frame on you, because I don't care who you are. There is no way and no reason at all for you to be behind the wheel drinking. That is a stain for me. That is a stain for me, and you better not think of pulling off with me in a car with you with some liquor, because I am dialing 911 while I'm in the back seat of your car. I could be in the front seat. I'm dialing 911, and when they answer him, 9 times out of 10, I already got a picture of your license plate. So I've already done it. Trust me. I've already done it. I'm not playing that game. But I ended up leaving the car, and then I came back to my car, and then the person comes to my car and hands in the back seat of my car that glass. I said, wait. I waited till the person's car pulled over. I reached to the back. I said, open that door, and dropped that right on the ground. What? I'm not even going to say anything else. It's not. There's no conversation or nothing. Open the door and pour it on the ground. That's it. And sometimes people understand it. They read the room and they know there's no conversation needed. You're not drinking any of that. Absolutely not. And then you know what gets me, that people don't tend to notice, when you start to get yourself on the right path, and then they try to bring you back into stuff you're trying to get away from. People, places, and things, and that's all I say. People, places, and things. So it is what it is. But I'm quite proud of myself, and I'm gonna tell you why. You may not like it, but it is what it is. Recently, I had to deal with something with my best friend, and when I say my best friend, I'm talking from high school. And I realized something that I just didn't like, and I just didn't want to have I didn't even want to be aware of it, the knowledge of it even taking place. I had to put the block. I had to put the block. I said nope, and my phone rang, my house phone. I didn't answer, and then and I don't have any ill will or anything. I just feel if a person is doing something and they want to involve you in it, it's okay if you want to be involved, but you have to remember if there's a price to pay, you're going to pay it with them. And I've learned the hard way that if someone loves me, they won't involve me in stuff that's illegal. That's the bottom line. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But if you love me, you won't do that to me, because you know I'm allergic to prison. And anybody who know me know I'm not sleeping. I'm not sharing no shower with no woman. I don't want to see no woman naked. No woman. Nothing. I don't care if you look like me or we look like each other. I don't want no fur burger in my damn shower. Absolutely not. Nope. But I said no, because I think I'm risking myself. So and I feel so good, because you know why? It was no harm or nothing. I just made a decision. I got to move and shake in my own way, because nobody has no bail for me, no nothing. And then I was in a situation a few days ago where I was speaking to someone, just about basic life, whatever. And I wanted to do this, and this, and then, it's one thing to wish someone well, and then it's another to make a comment in such a way to be insulting. I knew it didn't sound right, and I knew it didn't feel right, and I know I asked myself, did the person have to say that? And I didn't want to ask the person, did they have to say it, because I realized that she had to say it, because the 3 times she heard me try to avoid it, she waited until I was good and not focused to say it. And after that, I didn't block. Nope. I went to Facebook and I found something that I didn't know was there. So I'm going to teach you something, boys and girls, in case you didn't know. You can click something on Facebook, and you just go into your settings, and I can't say but so much, because I don't know. You know when you say I don't know, you want to know that you don't know. So just go into your privacy settings and look real good at what you can do. I never knew that was there, so I actually did it to 3. I used it 3 times so far, and all 3 are with people that I cared about for many years. But I was reading a post the other day, and this woman was making some type of post about working and trying to build yourself and your family and friends and stuff. And I kind of felt sad for her, because it seemed like she just learned it, that you can't rely on your family and friends. But I don't think you should rely on your family and friends regardless, because at the end of the day, everyone's basic family is who's living under their roof. And if you don't really take notice of that, the only time you really see some connection extended is when there is a connection extended. But when people have their family and stuff, it's usually who lives under their roof. That's just how some people are, and I don't hold no harm against nobody who is that way, because my family right now is under my roof. 1, 2, 3, all of them. You see, that's right. But and I thought about my YouTube channel. I removed my videos because I knew I was being followed. I was followed more than once, but I figured out how I was being followed from where I was being followed from, and it was my videos. When YouTube held back a comment, and I didn't get to see the comment, but they gave me a message to let me know about a comment. I knew what type of comment it had to be to where they didn't show it to me. It was a straight up violation. But I have driven from here, a certain location, 3 towns from me, and I was followed from that very destination all the way to my corner. 3 towns, and I went this way, this way, this way, this way to get away from the car, and I was not getting away from the car. But that was not the only time. Another time, and I had to run a yellow light and run behind a bunch of cars in Dollar Tree to get past the car. But I said, you know what? It's not a situation where I'm paranoid. It's a situation where I felt violated because I kept watching behind me in the mirror, and then I would move over. I always move over to let cars go behind me when they make it in front of me, when they make me feel a certain type of way. And then this car got in front of me, then made it for me to get back in front of them. So I read the room and I said, you know what, it is what it is. So I was thankful for one thing and one thing only, that my car is parked in this garage. If the car had followed me in the garage, I would have jumped out of my car while the camera is at least 3 cameras around my car, and they would have seen that I was in my garage and that car had no business there. I would have just took my brass knuckles and put them on my hands and went straight for that person's ribs. That's it. Laid them right on out. So I promise you, I know I cannot beat the entire world, but if anybody dare try me in my car by myself while I am in the state of I don't know what you're about to do, you better get your ass away from me, because I am a grinder. I am coming for you. You will never, if you got a gun, you're going to have to shoot me. And if you don't believe me, you ask the man who put a gun to my head, honey, and then you ask him what I did. Yeah, you was going to have to use that, baby. I was born here, honey. I'm not the fool, honey. Nope. I don't care. If you pull a gun on me, you're gonna have to use it, because I am moving my hands. I'm not gonna fall into that shock and put my hands up. Oh no! This is how I'm dying. I'm going out like that. It is what it is. But I'm going for mine. You're gonna have to kill me. You just better remember, if there's a chance of me hunting you down after I'm gonna hunt you down, baby. But I'm gonna have to rethink my channel. I'm gonna have to go back into some of the things I was doing before, because I have to do my cards on my channel, and I'm gonna tell you why. I have learned some other people's mistakes. I don't want anyone to get a card from me on the computer, and 9 times out of 10 I have no record of the condition it was in. No. So every card that you see me make on this channel, since this channel has been open, 9 times out of 10 is already on the computer, and the link to the video that I made the card is in the listing, because I don't want anyone, not even if they pay $3 for a card, $4, $5, it doesn't matter, to come at me and say this, and oh no, because I don't like to play those games, not because of losing the little bit of money, because it's not going to make me rich. It's the pain and the suffering that it's going to do for me mentally, and I'm not going to be able to stop crying, because the first thing I'm going to continuously ask myself over and over and over and over, did you really need the money that bad to be a savage? And that's what I'm not going to be able to get over. See, emotionally, it's the little things, and it stays with me so long that I will cry and cry and cry and cry. Yes, I will. So I have to protect myself. So I'm going to be doing my videos whether anyone watches them or not. And yes, I'm going to be cooking my frugal meals. I'm going to do the best I can. But I'm going to tell you what happened to me last night. last night I took out some chopped meat, and no, I had to chop meat out, but that's not important. And so I put it in a crock pot so I could ground it up like this lady in one of the groups. She's not able to stand on her feet too long to cook, so she put like maybe 5 pounds of ground beef in the crock pot, and then she crunch it up, and as she cooked, she crunch it more, and she put in some bags, and she made some different meals. So that's what I was gonna do with mine. I put the chopped meat in there, but at some point in time, I must have got dizzy, and the first sign of me fainting is when I get dizzy, so I have to run and get in my bed. I was in the bed sleeping, and I kept saying, I smell somebody's food, but I was knocked out asleep, but I still smelled somebody's food, and then I kept saying, who's cooking that good food this time of night? Make me mad, and but I was still in my sleep. So Pepper, the cat, jumped up on my arm and laid down right here on my arm, and then just kept moving my arm, and I'm like, Pepper, what's the matter? But I'm still in my sleep enough to be alert. And then all of a sudden I jumped to my feet and ran in the kitchen, and guess what? It was me cooking. I couldn't even remember. So there goes Pepper waking me up to let me know my food was burning. And sure enough, I had a big old hunk of like meatloaf type of meat. So I took out a piece, and I ate it, and the rest went in the garbage. Now I'm doing my my cards, but every time I try to get it like straight, it's kind of lopsided. So I'm gonna have to take another piece and put it over there. But I don't know why it's doing that, and then it's making me wonder if I actually printed it. But I couldn't have. But sometimes it seems as if it's printing lopsided. I don't understand it. And this is cardstock that I printed on. This is cardstock. I found some, somebody must have sent it to me, and I know this is crooked, but I don't know if it's me cutting it crooked. That's the problem. But I can't cut it too much because I need to cover this piece that's in here. But I'm gonna just do the best I can. My phone rang this morning for me to go downstairs because I had a package in the lobby, a big package that I was told. I get downstairs, about 10 minutes later, my package was stolen. I had to call the police because I don't know what's in the package. All I know is the woman said my name was on it. So I was so upset because the other day I was sitting in front of my door, and then somebody says, who lives right on the floor, oh, so-and-so has a package downstairs, you could let her know. And I'm like, wow. So I just said thank you, and I went downstairs and got the package. And while I was going to get the package, this neighbor was just looking at me, and I wanted to say to myself, how hard was it to bring the package to the same floor that you were about to pass the front door? Gee! So it is what it is. I don't know. But my package is gone. I looked, and I don't know where the package came from. So it is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you, I got a package yesterday. I ordered it from Temu. Walmart delivered it. My other package this week, I ordered it from Temu. Amazon delivered it. So guess what? No local buying from Temu for me. If people feel like Temu is this, and this, and they're gonna knock Temu out, hell, knock Temu out. You best believe I'm getting mine before you do it. And all of those drop shippers that's probably on the list of not shopping with other people, and they're cheating people by buying it from Temu and then masking it under drop shipping. No, because you're the same person that's gonna take the food out of somebody else's mouth. Now, I saw a few websites today. I was just browsing the computer, doing nothing. I saw a few computers, and this girl has a really nice username. I mean, her store has a beautiful name. And when I saw some of the items, I realized that she and I have some of the same items. So then I had to go to the description to make sure I was looking for something in it. And yes, indeed, I found it. And then I went to my phone to get a certain whatever. And then I put that in it, and sure enough, so then I said to myself, okay, let me take a little look. Now, none of that was needed. So I don't want you to think that it was needed. It was just curiosity at the time. And then I looked and I saw that her entire site is relying on China. And that, to me, is where the tragedy begins. That is where the tragedy begins for me. Because, like I said, I am not grinding right now cards. I'm listening, I'm doing whatever. Whatever I'm grinding but there is no way I would put all my eggs in one basket. And there's no way I would put myself in a situation to where my site was live and actually a website relying on anything completely from China. I couldn't do it. I don't know. I couldn't do it, and I don't even know why in completion of why I couldn't do it, but it's something I couldn't do. Someone was crying on a couple of days ago. I saw the same person cry like 3 times. And this person was crying on Facebook, YouTube, whatever, that her business is closed down and she lost all of this and she lost all of that. And you know what she said? Why she lost it? Because she was following the advice of the other people in the videos that said they did this, and this. But I don't understand how you could follow something that you have some type of idea that is not right. So either way, you was going to get clapped now or clapped later. But goddamn it, you got clapped when that substance was how you were paying your mortgage. Wow. Oh, Lord have mercy. I said, not me. And I've seen it. And I've seen it. And these people's channels are blowing up, thousands of views, everything. I'm looking at my little manga video, and I'm like, nah, I like my little 14 video, my little 14 views. I am grateful. My channel will never grow with me having to do a few of those things. I saw a man this morning, and he was saying that a few people, they went into like reviewing for these major people on, like, to say Nordstrom's or Macy's or Nike or Ralph Lauren, you know, one of those, and then turn around, they lost it all. And all you have to do is wake up one day and they no longer need you. So I said, you know what, I can't do it. So that's why I say I may be on YouTube and never get a paycheck. But I would rather not get a paycheck if that's how I have to get it. Hell no. Not me. I'm not going to chase that almighty dollar. Not me. And that's another reason why I had to part ways with someone that I knew for many years. Because I know someone may look at me and say she's really stupid because she gives away all of this and she does this, but you can say whatever you want to say about me. If you think I'm stupid today, then that means I'm going to die stupid, because I'm a giver and I'm a sharer, and my heart is just run on kindness. I believe in kindness. I was born that way, so I can't change who I am, and I don't want to change. Anyway, I'm not in a situation where I want to be abused and taken for granted either. So I was made to feel a certain type of way, because I was on the phone and I got a package, and then I said, excuse me, sir, and he said, yes. I said, here you go. And he said, thank you. He said, this is for me. I said, it's for whoever you want to give it to. So it was I think a body wash, earrings, bracelet, like 3 greeting cards, you know, and then a comment was made about the fact that I could have sold that. And this is sometimes one of the issues that people fall prey to, thinking that everything needs to be sold, because there are a lot of people who need this, and that. What if everybody just tried to sell it all? You know, I remember one time during the hurricane in Miami, I was devastated because I never saw destruction like that in my life. I thought I was in a Lifetime movie somewhere, and it was really crazy, because this man walked a long way to get some water, and he got a couple gallons of water, and he was charging his neighbors a whole lot for that water. And everybody was outside, and people was giving him the money and everything and taking the water. I said, ooh. And he came to me and asked me if I wanted some water. I said, no, thank you. And he was like, you sure you don't need no water? I said, I need water. Sure, everybody needs water. And he was wondering why I wasn't buying that water for him. From him. My refrigerator was closed, honey. Everybody else's refrigerator, they opened it up, took all their food out, was coming outside, feeding the neighborhood. Child, please. I could win that damn refrigerator. I pull out a piece of pack of cold cuts, and as we sat down eating some cold cuts. And I'm not sure I ate outside and here and there, whatever I could see on the grill. But out of somebody's house, I wasn't doing it. But I ate to survive, which means even though I was in Miami, my front door was open basically 7 days, no electricity. I wasn't opening my refrigerator left and right, letting that massive amount of heat in there. And I kid you not, 7 days later, when that light came back on, I had ice in my freezer. Best believe. Yes, I did, honey. I told my daughter, don't you open that freezer. That stuff. And that's why I say you have to be mindful of how you run your house. Nobody can dictate to you what you do in your home. Again, y'all gonna be like, this girl don't do nothing but stay on the computer. This lady put on the computer that she just went through something just recently, and the only thing she had, and it even included today, was a few cans in her refrigerator, in her cabinet, and she had nothing to go with it. And someone commented to her the canned beans was this, and I know the lady felt a certain type of way, and I'm sorry. I don't care what you think of beans. When you see somebody's trying to function in life, your beans is your business. This woman's beans is her business. So I told the woman, I said my pantry is full of pinto beans in great value, just like she mentioned, because she said she started shopping at Walmart and she started having to eat great value beans. And this woman owns a house. She can't put a heat on, What's the purpose of owning a house you can't heat? Somebody please enlighten me. But I told the lady, I said, honey, I went through something just a few weeks ago when they took all my daggone stamps off my card. I couldn't buy no food, but I surely ate off my pantry. Best believe, honey. And I'm going to have me some cans for the rest of my life. I don't care. I get bag of beans, frozen beans. I'm damn sure getting me some canned beans. You don't know what may happen. Your pantry on E, not me. I don't mind getting me a little onion here, but I'm going to get me an onion powder too, because I'm not going to allow myself to let me want to live this way and this way and give up common sense. That's not common sense, because I tell you no lie, I may not want a can of beans, but I sure as hell don't want no can of soda either. And if I can eat a box of General Mills cereal, then and a Pepsi and a Coke, you can eat anything. You can eat anything, because there's no better poison than a soda that can clean a battery, whatever, on your toilet and all that. Ooh, please, that doesn't seem logical to me. But I don't worry about stuff like that. I'm not putting it in my shopping cart, none of it. I had a friend tell me that you can't buy soda where she lives. Dang, again. But see, I realized something. I actually cut it crooked because the words are straight. So it is me cutting, but I already knew I can't cut properly. So yeah, but I had someone recently tell me that they can't buy soda because somehow she wanted someone to send her some soda from here, and I'm like, oh wow. But I'm not gonna lie, I promise you I agree with that. I don't think you should do that. Not at all. Not at all. If I was really low on my finances, man, I don't have enough money for no soda in my grocery list. That's not gonna help me with no meal. Not at all. But I'm not gonna judge somebody who has a soda. Hopefully I'm not anyway, because sometimes I don't know what judging is. But now I tried to make it a little. I have one or two that I have a sticker inside, but to me it takes away from someone actually staring at the crookedness. But about maybe 7 of these cards, It's going to my mother. The sentiment inside is for funerals because she attends a lot of funerals. So, and I did actually design a different card for her, but somehow it didn't come out right. So I ended up designing this one on Canva, and I did this one here on Canva, and if I'm not mistaken, oh yeah, I have another one here. I did on Canva. I'm actually gonna probably keep my Canva account, and I designed this one too on Canva, and I'm gonna keep my Canva account, and I did this one on Canva so that I could design some cards, and those are the cards I'm gonna put on eBay. For some reason, I've done better on eBay anywhere else, but I'm not getting even views on eBay right now. I found out someone mentioned that they can't say anything, but they found out that eBay's going through something on the back end, so there's something we're not allowed to know. So I already kind of figured anyway, because there's no way you're gonna have me paying for traffic and I'm not getting traffic. But I know this video went a little long, so if you left already, have a good day. Beverly, you better still be here, girl, because you mentioned something in my comment the other day. I didn't comment. I said I'm gonna catch you in private. But I got some of my toys today, and although I don't know now, I need two cards, two different sizes, and I didn't want to bring my camera up too high, but I need two cards, two different sizes. So I just cut pink. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I did cut some goodies over here, so we're gonna do that. If you take notice, I cleaned a whole lot of this table. Last night I was up about 2:30 in the morning, just knocking out this table. So I took this, everything, and cloth and everything, and I washed it all. And not this cloth, but I cleaned it off under there, and I washed this, scrubbed this, and all that. So threw away a whole lot of stuff, the pound over there, but I'm gonna have to get some more. But let's see what my goodies are for right now. I got a lot of goodies, and I have something, a card I want to make, but I need that big piece there. Okay, now this is one of my goodies. I tried to pull this off, and I can't. I tried the best I could. Now this one pulled off. Oh, here we go. It's right here. So this one pulled off, but this one didn't. But doesn't matter, because I still like this. Yes, I do. So I'm going to, where is it? Okay, I'm trying to make sure I keep my long view. Oh, and then I used another one of my goodie. You might be able to see right there. So, but just to make me feel a little better about what I'm looking at, I'm going to trim that edge off right there. And then I'm going to turn it. But I can't really trim it too much because it's going to take it too deep, and it's going to go into the cut. I just heard something, but it must be the hallway, because both the cats have gone home. Both the cats are home now. So I love this. So even though I don't have too much idea, didn't know what I was going to do, I'm going to put it over here, even though this is not the card I meant it to go on, but I love that. I love that. I'm just hoping. I need to get a different type of glue. This glue is great, but the thing is too wide, and I'm getting too much glue on my surfaces, and it's making it harder for me to keep my surfaces clean. So I have another thing of supplies I'm going to have to start looking into. I'm hoping. I'm absolutely a fan of this card right here. Absolutely. And I think I absolutely like that pink there too. I just grabbed this card, hoping to see what it would turn out to be. So glad about that. I actually like it. I'm not sure if you can see. It has a texture up there or here because I was doing something else with it. So we're gonna leave that. Oh, it looks beautiful. It actually looks like, let's see. It looks like the shell of a turtle. That's what it looks like. But it's actually not. It's actually not. But it came out so beautiful. Okay. I dropped something. Oh, it's a pencil. Okay, I cut this circle, and then I cut a larger one, and then I got some red. Don't really know the size, so don't worry about that. You know I don't do the ruler. And I got one of my toys today, and it made this right here. And so what can we do now? I don't really. Oh, wow. Okay, I forgot. I cut some of this stuff too, but I gotta try to use it so I don't make this cut so pretty. Look at the edges. Look at the edges. Okay, maybe I could take this. Yep. But I'm gonna try to use up over this because I don't want to mess up my table again. I just need to get my line right here. Oh, I was wondering. I knew it. Oh, wow. Yesterday I kept saying, I know I marked this somewhere because I be having stuff here and I couldn't remember where I marked it. I marked it right there. I just found it. Yay. So, and I marked here and here, but I don't know for what. Don't know for what. Now, I don't know if this paper is going to stay this size. Beverly, you had me cracking up. You said you noticed the time of my video was really short, but I don't know what anyone wants. So no, this is not gonna work. I don't like this. This card is too big. Maybe. Kind of like it. Only reason why I'm willing to keep it is because I threw away. I put a lot of cards out in the hallway, and I went downstairs, and I left a lot of cards in front of people's door, and I kept most of the envelopes. So I said, it's one thing to give away a card; it's another to just be giving away envelopes, especially when you're not making money or you're not even making enough to contribute towards your supplies. So I said, I'm not giving away any envelopes, even though I can't use them for my A2 cards. I can use them to mail out something or whatever. But I'm going to show you what I did with an envelope in a minute. I might be showing you on this card here. I don't know if I'm going to get this one straight, but I'm not going to not try. I think I should have made it higher. I already had put it down, so there's nothing I could do. And this was a piece of paper that was inside of a book I just didn't use over some time. Just didn't use, so oh! Wow, I didn't even take notice of that. Look at that. I was wondering, I thought I saw a little gap in there, but this looks cute. It looks kind of even too. But now let me show you, since I did mention it. This here is an envelope. So what I did was I closed the envelope like you would normally close it, and I glued it. No, I opened it in the back, and I glued it, the whole thing on the inside, and then I put it down and made sure I got it nice and flat, and then I put happy birthday on it. And now I used because I used the envelope, it got really flat down inside of there and made a little groove. So I'm just gonna put this happy birthday on here, and I actually like it. So I think I want it a little high. Okay, here it goes. I wanted it a little high, but I didn't want to get up to make it high. I was doing so much in here. Wash my clothes. Ooh, you wouldn't believe. Ooh, that washing machine. You don't even feel like you doing chores. And I got a little upset yesterday. Not upset, but a little discouraged. Would you believe I moved into this building with a washing machine, I paid $500 for. And they said you couldn't have washing machines. So I gave my washing machine away. And then turned around, found out yesterday that that was not the kind of machine that we couldn't have. Oh my goodness. Oof. I said, wow. But I'm okay. I'm okay. It was like a, what? Oh, I think I've been in this apartment over 15 years, so that's how long ago it was. Way longer than that. I'm not sure, but I think my card is finished. Maybe not. I think it's finished, but we're gonna leave it right here. We're not gonna dally around with stuff like that. Now let's see. Let's see what else I have. Now I have this circle here, but what I did notice was the circle moved, so it's a little narrow here and a little wide here. That's a little off from my eye. What I have to do is find a way to put something here or put something here. But I may have to put something here because it needs to level out. I don't know if you know what that means for someone with an eye like mine. Yeah. So, uh-oh. Now, I know I cut something. But I don't know where it is. But I know I cut it. Yep, told you. Knew I cut it. Now, I cut this circle here. And I actually want to use it. So I can either cover this up here, or I can put it behind here. Behind here, and then I'm wondering what would I put here, because I definitely, but you know what, looking at it, it's still not even. Whether I put something here or not, it's still not even. So I'm not able to do anything with that. Now the other piece of paper that you saw a few minutes ago is where you saw me do the design, and there you can see I did it on this one too, and that's the part that I cut off the card. So I'm gonna keep that over here to use it, and I'm just gonna take this here, all because I messed myself up. I really and truly started slicing some of my toys, and I wanted to see what I can make with my toys. So now that I have my little line, I realized my line should have been marked up here for me to see it. I go to the dentist tomorrow. I love the dentist. I love my dentist though. I've had that dentist like so many years. You know that man retired and they made him come back. Not made him, but too many of his patients wanted him back. Okay. Time for me to find my way away from this thing, but I think I'm gonna do something with this one now. I think I'm gonna do something with this one now. Trying to be a little bit neater. Now I'm gonna have to. I was trying to put it a little bit uneven because I was thinking of something, but then I said no, I may not want it that way. But now that it is uneven, which of course I can tell, I'm gonna have to do it a different way, which is still okay because I had every intention to. Okay, I need this right here. I need this up here because this is No, I need this right here, because where it's lopsided. Where it's lopsided is right here. So this has to go right here. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't want it flat. I actually want it 3D. So I gotta raise it up a little bit. I smell a cigarette. And it's winter time, and I need my windows open in the winter, but can't have it smell in here. Oof. I don't want that. And I don't know how no one has told them, but about 3 apartments on this floor. When you walk by the elevator, oh, you smell. It's just, it'll knock you out. It's so bad, but I can smell it in here now, which means their windows are open. Okay, now I have this here, that there, but I'm going to use a sticker. Oh, I thought it was more than one sticker. I wonder if I like that sticker. Kind of like that. Oh, wow. Ooh! Oh, I just saw something. Hope it come out right. Okay, how are we gonna do this now? I don't want to mess up my clean space. I think I forgot already. Dang, I forgot what I was gonna put in here. Oh, shoot. Dried surface fan is always freak, man. I'm not sure. Now I used this pink because I have this, but I don't know when I cut this pink, but I did find it laying around, so I said I was going to use it. Now, oh my goodness, loving it. I love these jars. I don't know about you, but I am absolutely loving this card. But that's not that's not where I was supposed to that's not what I was supposed to do. This popped up in my head. What I was supposed to do was take this and put it right here in the center, but I like this better. So we're gonna leave that there. But I'm gonna pause for a few minutes. I'm back. I had to go get on my machine for a few minutes, and then I washed like maybe a bowl or two, just to get some movement. I can't sit down but so long. So what I want to do now is put a little bit of, you know, but because I'm gonna mail these, I want to make sure they're the smaller ones, so that they'll go through the machine. And I'm only turning them on their back, so it's not like I'm sorting them out to which one's just gonna go where. They're turned upside down is all. Okay, so now I'm gonna and normally I make them all A2 cards, and I don't know why, but I said I was gonna stop cutting off that extra piece because I end up throwing it away when but now I gotta figure out what the measurement of that tag on the card is. So what I actually want to get into something I haven't watched in a while, and that's a Lifetime movie. I'm ready to see somebody get their whooping on. I just wish I could find all of my supplies. Just wish I could be behind a truck one day and the truck just tip over and all my supplies just jump out. Now I'm not gonna lie, this looks really cute on here somewhere, but I wish it was smaller. But I kind of think this is so pretty. Really like that. Really like it. That's ridiculous. Hope that dries clear. Surely is a lot of glue that just plopped down there. Okay, I think that's my 3 for right now, so I can let you go. I just got a message, someone wants to come over and help me. Just realized Judy doesn't even know I have a channel, and she's gonna want to see who's coming here in a few days. Okay, let me go message Judy on Facebook. here's my card. There's the flower and the flower. There's my card, and you can see the little flowers. And I think this is my favorite, and you can see the flowers. And just so you know, I have to make more videos, so I will be making more videos of my cards, and I will be throwing in a few other things as well. Have a wonderful day. Bye, and thank you. And don't forget, I need new subscribers. Bye bye.